Okay, thank you. Oh my god, everything's going off. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you part 2 of my empties video. If you didn't see my last video, it was part 1. It was all about the makeup and skincare which I've used up in the past couple of months. So if you want to go watch that one, I will leave that linked down below, and it's also just the last video that I uploaded. But this one is going to be all about hair care and body care, so stay tuned. This is the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturizer, which I use every single time that I shower. So that's why I've gone through at least 2 of them, and these are the big bottles too. I really like this. I haven't tried the Lush version. I know Lush do a version of it, which I'm sure probably smells a lot better, but this is just like no fuss. This smells like Nivea. I'm not going to go on too much about this because I've written a whole blog post. By the way, if I've written a blog post about any of the products I talk about, I will link them down below. But yes, I would highly recommend this time and time again. I would wait till it goes on offer and you won't be disappointed. This is basically what I use to moisturise most of the time. Like, I rarely use out of the shower moisturisers now just because this is just so easy, and before I wasn't really doing it, but now I use this all the time, so I love this. Next up, I've got a Herbalist Dry Shampoo. I can't say it gave like above and beyond volume in comparison to other dry shampoo. The formula itself is quite wet as to quite powdery, so it goes on a lot less white, but I find it's not as instant as sort of a more powdery one. So you've sort of got to let the wet sort of soak in kind of, and then rub it out. So it's sort of one of those things, like say if you put this on before you started doing your makeup, you did your makeup and then like rubbed it in or whatever, it would be fine, but it's not sort of a quick grab and go thing for your fringe. So bear that in mind. Got a hair oil to talk about. This is the Osmo Berber oil. I originally got like a sample of this in a beauty box and I liked it so much that I bought the whole bottle, and that has lasted me a really long time. What's good about this oil? It's one of those oils that sort of dries your hair when you put it in. I don't know if you've ever tried an oil treatment like that before, but it's sort of like a couple of pumps in the bottom of your hair and it sort of aids in the drying of your hair just as a happy accident, I think. But yeah, I really like this. It smelled like Tang Fastics, like cherry Tang Fastics, which I enjoyed. I didn't spend all that much money on this, so I would recommend it. It's good. It does the job, and I probably would repurchase it. I've got another oil to go through at the moment, but I do like this one. I've also got a texturizing spray. This is the one from Charles Worthington. I feel like it's a mix between a texturizer and a hairspray, so I tend to use this sort of as an all-purpose type spray on my hair. It sort of gives grip to it, but it also helps if I've say curled my hair like I have today, stay in place. Like, it helps the curls stay where they are. So I think it's a bit more sort of stiff than some other dry texturizing sprays, but I really like it. I haven't tried the All Bay one, so I can't compare it to you, mainly because I don't have £38 to spend on a gigantic can, but hey, that's just me. Anyway, but yes, I do like this, and I think it's around £6 and you can get it in Boots. So it's probably on a 3 for 2 most of the time, so I love that. This is the Stafford Big Fat Healthy Hair Shampoo. I actually bought just this single bottle on its own because I had a bunch of conditioners to use up, so rather than buying another set, I bought just this. It's sort of a no fuss shampoo. Like, it's a volumizing shampoo, but it's volumizing in the sense that it's like just light through the hair. I think it's a good product if you like to prep your hair. I'm trying something else at the minute, but this is something I would definitely go back to. I've got a bit of Soap and Glory here. This is the Scrub of Your Life, which is a body scrub that comes in a tube. Most of them come in a pot actually by this brand. I really like this one. This is sort of not, it is a sugar scrub, but this one also sort of has like pink micro beads in it too. I don't know if that necessarily helps or not, but it does. They tend to get the job done, all the while smelling really good. Yeah, I would recommend this one. My personal favourite though, for scent is the Sugar Crush, but for results is the Breakfast Scrub. I think the Breakfast Scrub is really sugar dense and really gets the job done. But this one is also good as well, so if you fancy trying something new, I would recommend this. I've got some more dry shampoos, both of which are the Batiste Dry Shampoo XXL Volume. This tends to be my go-to dry shampoo. Like, it is quite powder based, and although I'm a brunette, that can sort of sometimes show through, but I find it just, well, my boyfriend's ringing me. I do think that these just tend to give good results, and I like sort of the volumizing formula because who'd ever wanted a little bit more extra volume? Although I don't think these are the perfect dry shampoo, they're what I tend to go back to in between trying out other formulas. Back to Soap and Glory. This is a hand cream, hand food, which is a fairly nice standard hand cream. You know, they're fairly cheap and get the job done. Like they don't leave your hands all that greasy. I feel like you can sort of put it on and, you know, carry on about your day. It's no worry. I think they're around £5. They're no fuss and they smell nice and they get the job done, so I would recommend them. I've got a shampoo and conditioner set here. These are by James Brown, and this is the Photo Fabulous Volumising set by them. I like them. I think they are a little bit more expensive. They smell quite sort of professional, like professional hair care. They were okay. I would get them again, I would use them again, but I'm obviously not raving about them. So they weren't bad, they were okay. I feel like I'm being vague because I can't really remember that much about them. Not that they were bad. Like, I'd remember if they were bad and I'd remember if they're good, so I feel they're pretty middle of the road. This here is the Bumble Surf Spray. This is sort of like a texturizing salt spray. I did like this. I found it sort of did give texture to my hair without making it like weighing it down or sort of matting it, which I do find salt sprays can do. However, I wouldn't say it's worth the price tag, if I'm honest. It was good at what it did and it did what it said, but I don't think it was above and beyond and sort of warranted the big price tag that came with it. And if you sort of have the budget for high-end hair care, I would recommend it, but I think you can get other ones for cheaper which do a similar job in the drugstore that aren't as much. But that being said, I did like it. I did like it. I just don't, as I said, it hasn't blown me away, so I probably won't be repurchasing this. Got a body scrub from the Body Shop. This is the coconut version. I quite like this one, you know. I can still smell it, like, even though I've just picked it up. And what's good about this scrub is the sort of liquid in it is like a cream, so I find like that cream tends to moisturise your skin whilst you're sort of exfoliating your skin with obviously the sort of sugar in it as well. Coconut is kind of synonymous with summer, but you know, fuck it, if you want to smell like a pina colada in February, you do you. This is a great scrub. I do like this, I would recommend this. I don't think it's all that expensive, and I'm actually signed up to their mailing list and I swear they send me like 40% off codes every other week, so you can get it for pretty cheap, I should imagine. Next up, I've got another shampoo. This is the Bumble Sundae shampoo. I did write a review about this one, and again, this is actually a product that I do not think is worth the money. I feel like I'm absolutely digging into Bumble today. This is a clarifying shampoo which you use once a week, maybe on a Sunday, and I found whenever I use this, although it did sort of clarify my hair, it made my hair get greasier quicker. That's sort of not what you really want from a clarifying shampoo. If anything, you'd think it would prolong sort of the shampoo life that you have, whereas I found this didn't do it. And I think this is again around the 20 quid mark, and I wouldn't recommend it. You can definitely get other ones on the high street. I used to love the Toni and Guy one, but they've now discontinued it, which is a bummer. But yeah, so actually if you have any good clarifying shampoo recommendations, please leave them down below because I'd love to hear about them. But yeah, this one sucked. I've got another sea salt spray. This is by Mark Hill. This is the Beach Babe Holiday Hair one. This again was nice. I don't know if I'd necessarily buy it again. It didn't blow me away, but it didn't muck up my hair or anything. I think the mist on it was quite nice as well. And yeah, I think if you're somebody who likes a bit more texture in their hair, adding a salt spray into your hair would help it out. But yeah, this one again, I got this from Boots and it was nice enough. I thought I would tack perfume on to the makeup portion of these empty videos, and this here is an absolute throwback perfume for me. This is the IN2U Perfume, which I used to use all the time. This just reminds me of my youth, and like sort of because it was sort of like my scent and the scent that I used to always wear. I do actually have quite a lot of bottles of this, like half-used bottles lying around, so at one point I obviously thought I'm just going to use this up. I do like this scent. I think with perfumes they're very personal. This perfume is fairly cheap, like it's not that expensive, so obviously that's why I could afford it as a 14-year-old. I literally wouldn't know how to describe this scent. It's like clean and it's inoffensive and the opposite of what I was as a 14-year-old, by the way. And yeah, it's just easy to wear and you don't have to think about it too much. So obviously at 21 I still do choose to wear it because, I don't know, I just, you know, I don't know if I necessarily would go out and buy it now, but I'm happy to use up the bottles that I have rather than give them away, because I don't know, for me, like, I know a lot of people tie scents to memories, and this sort of reminds me of my MySpace era emo days, but smelling sweet. Are teenagers wearing this nowadays? I don't know. I don't know, but I like it, so yeah. Oh, I've got another baby hand food, same situation with the big bottle I had, but obviously this is a little bottle. I think these are only £2.50. I've got a baby hairspray here. This is the Extreme Hold Hairspray by Toni and Guy. I used to love Toni and Guy hairspray. I actually have like a couple like reserve bottles of this lying around still. But since I've discovered this, I tend to use like actual hairspray less unless I'm sort of going out or doing something in particular. I don't use hairspray every day anymore. I think the smell's quite nice and I think it does the job. The spray on it's quite light so you don't get like crazy crispy hair either, but it does keep things in place, so I would recommend it. And that is the end of that Empties video. I know that they have been rather long, but I hope you've enjoyed taking a pew, sitting down with a cup of tea and watching me ramble all about beauty. Don't worry, I have got some shorter videos planned up if those are the type of videos that you like. If there's any type of video that you'd like me to do, leave it down below and I will probably make that just for you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to. Follow me on social media if you would like to, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming an Empties video for you. Oh my god.